Yep. The 77th Annual Boys Bowl. Welcome to a beautiful Sunday afternoon here at the Elm. I'm Josh Rothert, alongside partner Lucas Trace. A lot to cover here pregame, so Lucas, let's get right into it. The history of the Boys Bowl. The Boys Bowl goes back all the way back Central against the best team in America. Recently, the Boys Bowl has had Catholic Central host the likes of Warren De La Salle, University of Detroit Jesuit, Orchard Lake St. Mary's, and today's rival, Brother Rice.
Catholic Central does hold a winning record in the history of the bowl, 34-30-1. That one tie being the first game in 1944 against Boys Town. Of course, last year the spectacular fourth quarter touchdown run by Mo Jafer helped CC beat De La Salle 14-10. Another thing to keep in mind is that Brother Rice has not defeated Catholic Central since 2014. 6 straight Shamrock victories, some close, some not close. Most recently, Catholic Central won a defensive battle last year to prevail 17-12. Now we turn to take a look at the team comparison. Both teams sit at 3-1 through 4 games. Both teams with double-digit takeaways. But the main outlier here, Brother Rice has held opponents to an average of just 10.5 points this year.
Yeah, Brother Rice's defense actually outscored the offense last week against De La Salle 9-7, led by a fumble return touchdown and a safety. You know, the Warriors do have a slew of playmakers on defense, most notably number 1 Benjamin Eck and number 3 Josh Filer. They keep the point total down and they force turnovers on both ends of the field. They either set up a short field or take possible points away from their opponents. On the other side, Catholic Central plays a 4-3 defense, and with Korzer and Hauser in the middle, it's really tough for Rice to get the run game going, even with their star running back Nolan Ray, who has 3 Division I offers. But I've watched film this week. I think the other linebacker, Ryan Stramick, who led the team last week with 10 total tackles against U of D, is just as important to this defense. Keep your eye on number 26 today to make some big stops. And Lucas, you've been impressed with the run game.
I have, and going into last week, I wasn't alone in believing CC's backfield was primarily 2 guys. However, Evan Hager inserted his name into the conversation big time last week, going for 155 yards and 2 touchdowns. Catholic Central's 3 guys were each physical runners, show bursts of speed in the open field.
Yeah, certainly. And the captain, Mo Jafer, both of us keep waiting for that breakout game to happen for him. Only 122 yards through 4 games for the senior. Brother Rice has a tough-as-nails defense, but the blocking last week was incredible. I think Jafer makes it 2 years in a row as the difference maker in the Boys Bowl. But, Lucas, you are right about Evan Hager. I think it will be very tough for Coach Anderson to take the ball out of last week's player of the game and CC's hot hand. Hager averaged over 17 yards per carry last week against U of D on his way to becoming CC's first 100-yard rusher this season. Should be an exciting game today.
Mutual Funds, proud CC community partner, providing America's largest family of Catholic mutual funds built on pro-life beliefs. Impact Management Services, proud CC community partner Pete Davis, class of 95, provides workforce management solutions across the Midwest. The Mike Cox Law Firm, no client is too small or too large. No challenge is too daunting or complex. Your team of experienced associate attorneys is committed to serving you. Proud sponsor of Detroit Catholic Central. Mercy Elite Sports Performance. Provider of CC's medical and sideline training staff. Go Shamrock. Siddiqui Orthodontics. Directly across the street from Catholic Central is proud to serve the orthodontic needs of many CC families. Thank you for supporting the Catholic Central community. Antonio's Italian Cucina is serving up delicious Italian cuisine in Canton, Farmington Hills, Dearborn Heights, Dearborn, and Livonia. Proud CC and proud Drive Please support all these community partners that financially support Catholic Central. If you or your business are interested in becoming a Catholic Central community partner, please call the CC Alumni and Advancement Office for more details. The CC Annual Rummage Sale is scheduled for Saturday, October 9th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Our Mothers Club will be available Friday, October 8th from 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. to receive your donations, drop-offs in the CC Gym. Thank you for supporting this event by coming to shop with us and donating to this great community event. Get your official Boys Bowl program book for $5 at the dance floor booths located throughout the stadium today. Our 50-50 raffle, last week's winner had won over $1,250. We have had 3 winners of over $1,100 each. How much will today's jackpot winner take home? Stop by the dance floor booth to win your chance at today's jackpot. The golf outing at Links of Novi, 9 holes on October 11th at 4 p.m. Featuring a longest drive contest, closest to the pin, and other various prizes. Bring your son or bring a friend. For more information, visit our website at CatholicCentral.net. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting under the direction of Mr. Craig Normandin and led on the field by Senior Drum Major Jack Kirkwood and Junior Drum Major Michael Arisman, the Catholic Central High School Shamrock Marching Band. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Detroit Catholic Central High School welcomes you to Father Richard Elmer Stadium for the 77th annual Boys Bowl contest between the Warriors of Brother Rice and your Detroit Catholic Central. All Catholic high school teams, including Brother Rice and Detroit Catholic Central, hope to be about both good sports and good people. To put today's contest in its proper perspective, we now pause as Detroit Catholic Central Principal Father Patrick Fulton leads us in today's invocation.
On behalf of the Basilian Fathers and the President, Mr. Ed Turek, I'd like to welcome all of you to our Boys Bowl game, and particularly a warm welcome to our alumni who have come home. Let's ask God to bless this occasion in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the many abundant blessings you have bestowed upon us, particularly for our school communities. On this 77th anniversary of the Boys Bowl, we are grateful for the many gifts you have given the Shamrocks, both past and present. We praise you for the works and deeds of those we have honored today in our Hall of Fame. May the Shamrocks of the past inspire the Shamrocks into the future. In this contest, may our teams find the strength to play their very best, realizing that it is ultimately you who are the source of all that they are. Keep them safe. May our conduct give testimony to the world that we are all brothers and sisters in Christ. Bless the officials that they may have wise judgment, and may all of us continue to grow in goodness, discipline, and knowledge. For we make our prayer through Christ our Lord. Blessed Edmund Rice, Mary Alma Mater, St. Basil the Great, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Father Fulton. We ask that you please remain standing as we join the Catholic Central High School Shamrock Marching Band as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Catholic High School League is proud to present Bank and Official Week. At this time, representatives from Detroit Catholic Central and Brother Rice are presenting the officials of today's contest with thank you notes personally written by every player involved in this contest. Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we're just minutes away from kickoff here. It's 1 o'clock. And the captains on both sides meet at midfield for today's coin toss. Catholic Central's captains, quarterback Declan Bile, running back and safety Mo Jafer, center Jason Saad, and defensive end Sean Field.
Biggest game of the year. Those are all seniors, probably the biggest game of their high school career.
It's the most hyped, the most exciting. This entire week has been building up to these 48 minutes. As Mo Jafer put it, 48 minutes for a lifetime. Catholic Central appears to have won the coin toss. And they will defer to the second half, it appears.
It's like we see the Warriors on offense first.
Yep, and that'll just be a chance to see how impressive the Shamrocks defense has been at forcing turnovers. Really, both sides have been at forcing turnovers tonight. Yeah, he's a freshman. He's awesome from Alabama. Student section, probably the biggest crowd we've seen this year. Crowd probably north of 2,000 people here today, as the fans are packed into the Elm.
I feel like every time I look over at the student section, there's more kids piling in. So it's going to be a wild one here at the Elm.
Kickoff team is set. Moscone lines the ball up at the 40-yard line on the left hash. And we are ready for the biggest rivalry in the state of Michigan.
Here we go.
Hands in the air, and we are underway here at the Elm, the 77th annual Boys Bowl. And taking it from the 5-yard line is Cole LaCanaria. He's got a block. He's going to get all the way to midfield before he's tackled out of bounds by Owen Semp. Great start for the Warriors.
But not the start that the Shamrocks were hoping. Ever since that Chippewa Valley game, the kick coverage unit has performed very well, but that just gave some mind boost to anybody who saw that game.
And now we'll get a chance to take a look at Brother Rice starting quarterback Hunter Polanki. He's a junior, and he's led Brother Rice to a 3-1 record to start the season. Polanki, low snap, gives to the running back. And Ray gets to the outside before being chased down by Braden Corser.
There is a flag on the field, probably going to be coming back as Brother Rice is moving back, most likely a winning ball. This will give us a chance to look at the Catholic Central defense.
Take a look
at the Shamrock
at Catholic
defense.
Central's starting defense here tonight. Play a 4-3-4 defense. On the line, you got Sean Field. A stab at him, but he's brought down by Zerke. And then in the middle, Shramick, Corser, Hauser holds on the linebacking core. And then in the secondary, Zerke and Mike Downs. And then Nico Genrich, Mo Jafer are the safeties. Jackson Ewald is on the field here for this snap, so he appears to be back and ready after missing 2 games for CC.
Yeah, and that's good. He's an impact player in the second unit. Had a great start to the season before getting hurt.
Polanki rolls back, pressure comes, Baydoun chases him, and Michael Baydoun with a huge sack to start the first quarter for Catholic Central.
And it looks like Cohan got there first, couldn't get him down, and Baydoun makes a nice tackle to wrap him up, and it'll be third down and long.
3rd and 15 for the Warriors. CC's going to go 6 DBs. Evan Hager will play on the strong side safety. Corser roams the middle. 4 receivers for the Warriors. Blanke takes the snap. Fakes to give to Ray. Pressure comes again. He's forced out left. Being chased by Sean Field. Looks downfield. Is going to take off himself. And Corser will force him out of bounds. A huge stop to start the game. Corser laid him out on the sideline.
Yeah, a little extracurriculars going on. But Braden Corser played until the echo of the whistle there. Driving quarterback into the ground.
And just a spellbinding tackle there.
Now a good chance to see Owen Sampu hasn't been kicked to since the Davison game where he had 2 punt return touchdowns. See what he can do here. Or if he'll even get a shot at it.
So Brother Rice squanders their good field position, and now after -4 yards on the first drive, Jake Coulter on the punt. It's a high one. Semp will call for the fair catch at the 5-yard line, so not a great start field position-wise for the Shamrocks.
Yeah, they're going to need a long drive here, which they haven't done a lot this year. It's mostly been quick strikes and short fields because of their defense, but here we go.
Well, Bile is in the shotgun. He stands at the front of the end zone here with Mo Jafer to his left. Shamrocks come out with 2 sets of 2 receivers. And Cohan is going to be motioned to the sideline by the referee. Well, he does play on both sides of the ball, so maybe some equipment issues there for him.
Like Brady Blakito will sub in, so they're going to go with no tight end and 4 wide receivers.
That's also a big gain. Brady Blakita missed the last 3 games. He started in game 1 against Chippewa Valley, but had an MCL problem, and he's back on the field here on first down. Brother Rice jumps, and no flag thrown here.
I'm surprised they didn't call offsides as referee singles or under 10 in the
Rice
play
shows
clock.
a blitz. It's a screen pass to Owen Semp, who is going to be tackled at the 8-yard line.
About a gain of 3 yards. .9:28 to play here in the first quarter.
Cohan back out on the field. Got 3 receivers to the left here. Semp comes in motion. Bile takes the snap, gives to the senior Jafer. Jafer finds a little bit of space, and he's out to the 13-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short for Catholic Central.
Now this is a big play. They've had some tough field position to start the game. If they can get a first down here, keep moving the chains, maybe they'll shift that field position battle. But if they have to punt it from here, then Brother Rice might have the ball in around the 40-yard line, even better, possibly.
Well, Moscone does have a booty, averaging just under 36 yards per punt this year. And looks like an injury here. Jeremiah Relford is down on the field.
That's not good.
So we'll check him out. 8:39 to play in the first quarter.
We'll step aside.
Colin, we're going to do the offense right now. That'll give us a chance to take a look at Catholic Central's starting offense. Nice job, Mo Jafer, that starting running back. And then let's take a look at CC's starting quarterback, Declan Bile.
Or not. Let's get right back to it.
All right, third down, power formation, three in the backfield. Cohan, Cheney, the tight ends. Bile's going to give to Jafer, goes to the right side. He's going to get the first down, lays out for it, and picks it up.
And it looks like, again, Brother Rice might have jumped off sides on that play. That's something the referees will have to keep an eye on here, as it looks like twice on those first three plays, Brother Rice was offside.
8 minutes to play in the first quarter. Catholic Central backed up deep in their own territory, but they have a 1st and 10 from the 17. 4 receivers, trips to the left for Bile.
Brother Rice has shown blitz, and they do.
Bile goes short. Zerke on the slant, makes the catch, makes a man miss. He's got space upfield to the 35, to the 40. Stiff arms another one out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A late flag comes in as well. Ben Eck on the tackle. That does not boil over well to Catholic Central.
And Ray Zerke hasn't had a big impact so far since week 1, where he had a long touchdown. But there was a long 30-yard, almost 30 yards there, and it looks like it'll be a late hit as well. So another 15 tacked on.
So add 15 to the end of that 25-yard gain for Ray Zerke. And the Shamrocks move the ball over midfield.
That is not a smart play, as Catholic Central has now shifted field position in their favor. Even if they're forced to punt here, Brother Rice will be deep in their own territory. But I'm looking at Owen Semp on the top of the screen, one-on-one coverage.
2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Bile looks short, caught by Cohan at the 40. Stiff arms Eck, and he's going to pick up the first down to the 34-yard line to the 33.
Nice play by Cohan there, muscling through, playing until the end, getting the first down.
Well, we saw Jeremiah Relford go down early on the drive with a leg injury, and into the game, Zion Tinnen takes over for him at the left tackle position. Excuse me, right guard, not left tackle.
A little mixed up there, Josh.
Just a bit. Semp's got one-on-one at the bottom of the screen. Bile takes the snap, gives to Jafer. And Jafer picks up a short gain of 3 yards on first down.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6 from the Warrior 26. Warrior 49.
All right. 2nd and 7 here. Semp is one-on-one coverage once again. I don't think Brother Rice has watched their film. I'd be surprised if Bile doesn't take a shot here.
He's going to give to Jafer, who goes to the left side. Brother Rice defense collapse, and he's brought down for a loss. There is a flag down. Strayhorn claps. He thinks it's going to be on Brother Rice.
Looks like they may have declined the penalty. Let's see.
Looks like it was holding against Catholic Central. Yep, Catholic Central will move back. It's going to make it 2nd down and 21. Evan Hager checks into the game for the first time.
We haven't said his name a lot recently at all.
Not at all. 155 and 2 touchdowns for the junior running back last week.
Again, 3 wide receivers set here with Davenport in the slot.
Bio takes the snap, looks right, play is called dead. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Warriors, their first of the half. 5:56 to play in the first quarter. And this is going to give us a chance to look at the starting offense. Andrew Ross on the left side with Ben Flake. Jason Saad, the senior captain, at center. Relaford went down with an injury, so he's being replaced by Zion Tinnen and then Caden Strayhorn on the right.
Man, the freshman freak at right tackle.
And then
now, with our skill position players, I want to highlight Mo Jafer, who hasn't really gotten it going this year. If you look at last year, he had an impressive performance in the Boys Bowl. Let's see what he does today.
And then Declan Bile, of course. Not great completion-wise, but, man, he's done a nice job throwing the ball downfield. 6 touchdowns this season, 710 passing yards for the senior captain.
All right, let's get going. 2nd down and 21 at the Brother Rice 43 for Catholic Central.
2nd and long. Bile looks, escapes the pocket, throws for Davenport, caught at the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown Catholic Central! They strike first in the Boys Bowl.
What a play by Cameron Davenport. 2 guys on him, gets through. There is a flag at the end of the play, but it looks like it might be a celebration by Davenport. Touchdown should stand. Catholic Central early lead.
Rice looked like they were pressing up, showing blitz once again. They did. Bile does an excellent job at getting out of the pocket. And when you have man-to-man coverage on crossing routes, it's so easy for the wide receivers to break away from the DBs. Great throw by Bile. Great catch and run by Cameron Davenport.
I agree. I'm impressed that Bile got out of the pocket there, showing his mobility. We haven't seen that much of it this year, but man, what a play by Declan Bile, extending it, and Davenport breaking a tackle and getting into the end zone.
So that will go down as a 95-yard drive that results in a touchdown for CC. Moscone's out to attempt the extra point. He has not missed a field goal or an extra point this season. And your Shamrocks lead early 7-0 with 5:47 to play.
Great start for the Shamrocks, especially after being pinned deep, after allowing the long kick return on the first play. Wow, that is exactly what you want on that offensive drive.
We're going to shut it down next week. Next weekend.
There are several cars parked on the right side of the field. If we could have you move them immediately, otherwise we will be towed.
All right. Looks like we're going to start Catholic Central kicking it off from their own 25-yard line after the penalty.
So Brother Rice started over midfield on their first drive, and they could be poised to set up just outside midfield or maybe even farther up here on their second drive. Kickoff team gathers and waits for the signal from the referee. There's the whistle. Well, the 6'5" Lucas Moscone will line up to kick it deep to Brother Rice.
And see, it looks like Cole Lacanaria is the senior wide receiver, is back to return at the 20-yard line. Moscone will kick it off.
And it's a squib kick, mishandled but caught eventually by number 29. That's Sam Klein to the 43-yard line, and Brother Rice will start over midfield. Two Catholic Central players collide. That's Connor Davey and
Dan Schraman.
Connor Murphy, who come up a little light after that play.
I don't know if I agree with that decision to squib the kick there.
No.
Now Brother Rice once again has great field position to start the drive.
A quarterback change here to start the second drive. That's the senior Mark Gokaj
Interesting.
at quarterback, so a quick change for Rice.
Very
Gonna run
early.
the option. Nolan Ray splits a tackle. Hauser chases him down. A short gain for Nolan Ray of 1 yard. And Hauser's going to get flagged for excessive celebration. I don't know if I agree with this.
He was just clapping his hands. Is that a penalty now? Let's see what they call.
No fun league.
Hopefully it's a holding. Oh my goodness.
That was brutal. Unless there was something said, that should not have warranted a penalty.
Yeah, unless it was something he said, there wasn't much there. Just looked like he clapped in his face. Wow. Interesting. All right, well now Brother Rice turns a 2-yard gain into on the fringe of the red zone here.
Gokaj stays in at quarterback. And a bad exchange. Nolan Ray is going to lose a yard here again. And that was Andrew Ross in on the stop.
All right, just walk back and set up. The way these refs are calling it, it's going to be very tight with what you can and cannot do. Got to be very careful. Second and 10.
Pistol set for Brother Rice. Gokaj takes the snap. It's another give to Nolan Ray. Baydoun misses a tackle. Genrich misses a tackle. Ray spinning off defenders inside the 10 to the 6-yard line, and Brother Rice is going to have first and goal.
Man, those penalties have already started to kill him. 2 unsportsmanlikes here in the first quarter, and we still have 4.5 minutes to go. Brother Rice looking for an answer early on here.
Ray is the running back once again. 2 receivers at the top of the screen, and Henry Garrity, the tight end. Gokaj gives to Ray, finds little space. Andrew Ross looked to be in there on the initial tackle, and then Kyle Roberts, Sean Field, JoJo Massey swarm him. Corser was in there as well.
And seeing the type of plays that that Brother Rice has been running since Gojek is coming in, I'm assuming he's more of a mobile quarterback. They're going to use him as a dual threat guy, running a lot of option plays. Let's see if he can throw the ball.
Nolan Ray looks a little winded after that stop. 3:30 to play in the first frame.
Yeah, Catholic Central's defense drove him into the ground.
Ray's a single back here on second and goal. Gokaj gonna pitch it to Ray to the right side. Lost the ball, and it's recovered by JoJo Massey at the 8-yard line. Huge turnover.
And man, Catholic Central gave them 2 15-yard penalties, and Brother Rice gives the ball right back. What a stop and stand from the Catholic Central defense. They are fired up as Declan Bile comes in. Once again, not good field position, but still got a lead.
It's going to be a long day for Brother Rice. Already a quarterback switch, and it just doesn't look comfortable. The exchange between Ray and Gokaj has just not looked comfortable to start the game.
Yeah, no, that pitch, it looked like Ray was coming out to the outside. Dojak thought he was going to cut back towards the middle and just underthrew it to him.
Cohan comes in motion on first down. It's a give to Evan Hager, and he burrows forward to the 14-yard line for a gain of 5.
Student section fired up after almost pretty much a perfect start except for the penalties for Catholic Central.
3 wide receivers and the tight end Cohan. They go with the 2x2 set once again. Evan Hager's in the backfield on 2nd and 4.
Once again, they're pressing up on Semp.
It's a give to Hager, and he finds a little bit of running room, and he's got the first down out to the 20-yard line. Evan Hager doing Evan Hager things.
Evan Hager showing that last week was not a fluke.
11 quick yards on the first 2 runs for Hager. All 3 starting wide receivers have been involved. Semp had the screen pass, Zerke with the slant and run, and Davenport with the touchdown grab. And also the tight end Cohen. Bio's been mixing it up, finding all of his receivers to start the game. Pitch play, and this is going to be blown dead, and this will be 5 yards against Catholic Central.
Let's see which way the 5 yards go. Looks like it's going to be against Brother Rice.
5 yards against the Warriors. .158 to play in the first quarter. Your Shamrocks lead it 7-0 here.
Zerke and Semp in one-on-one coverage. Safeties within 10 yards of the snap.
Bio looks long for Davenport again, and it is overthrown. In coverage was Josh Filer and Benjamin Eck.
Yeah, I know he wanted to go for the big shot there, but I think both Semp and Zerke were open on the out routes. And because of how agile and quick they are, I think they might have been able to break a tackle and gotten a big gain. But goes for the deep throw just over Davenport's head.
That brings up only 2nd down and 5. Bio gives to Hager. Finds some room to the left side. We've already seen this before. Breaks a tackle to the 47-yard line. Evan Hager with a 21-yard pickup.
Wow, Evan Hager has been impressive these last couple games. Just what a... Wow. Evan Hager showing consistently he can get it done. You telling Declan, give me the ball and I'll get a first down.
5 wide on 1st and 10. Bio in the empty set by himself.
See if Bile goes for Semp on the deep shot here, as cornerback will give a little room.
Rice goes with a 3-man rush. Cohan makes the grab. What a grab and push forward by Cohan.
And man, Cohan is very tough to get down. He kept churning his legs and got a couple extra yards on that play. Nice job by Connor Cohen. Nice throw by Declan Bile, finding the open man.
7-yard gain pushes them inside Rice territory at the 46-yard line. And we have just 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Should be time for about one more play for Catholic Central.
Unless there's an incompletion.
Trip set to the left, and they're bunched up. Mo Jafer's in the backfield. It's a give to Jafer, who had no running room at all. And he's going to lose quite a substantial amount on first down.
Lose a couple yards there, and man, Rice was having none of it. They saw the bunch set, and they went after the run, guessed correctly. Loss of 2 for Jafer.
Luke Sands was there to force him back, and will force the end of the first quarter. CC leads Brother Rice 7-0 at the end of the first quarter.
a graduate of the class of 2015, placed third at the Tokyo Olympics in freestyle 84 kilograms, defeating India's Deepak Punia 4-2 with the final.
As you see on the field right now, that's the bronze wrestling medalist in the Olympics, Miles Amini, a graduate of Catholic Central, a graduate of Michigan, and representing the country of San Marino in the Olympics.
And winning a bronze medal, what an impressive performance he put on for anybody who followed his journey. And wow, what a freak of nature Miles Amine is.
Not too often you get to see a Olympic medalist walking around.
Don't see that every day.
Certainly not. I'd also like to take this time to shout out Chris Kohlhoff, who graduated in the class of 2021, for starting our Shamrock Media program that we treasure today. Chris made it possible for me and Lucas to have started broadcasting and started streaming these football games. So we'd like to thank Chris Kohlhoff for that. And as Vile returns to the field, it'll be 3rd down and 5. When we start the second quarter, they flip the field, so it'll be the 48-yard line.
It would be the 48 either way.
48 either way. They're just changing direction here.
That is how football works, Josh.
Jafer is in the backfield on 3rd and 5. 3 receivers to the left side. Vile tries to get a hard count.
Brother Rice is showing blitz, and they've already jumped off sides today. I think that's a smart decision.
And they're showing an all-out blitz here. 6 men on the line for Brother Rice. They have man coverage on the outside and 1 deep safety. Vile takes the snap, looks for Zerke on the streak down the sideline. Zerke beat him. Little bit of jersey tugging by Eck, but there's no flag, and we're going to have 4th and 5 now.
I think the referee is telling Zerke that the ball was a little overthrown. I think if that ball was on target, there would not have been a call. There would have been a call. However, it's a holding that would have obstructed his running. I think that's got to be 5 yards and a 1st down.
Instead, Lucas Moscone is out, and he has struggled to punt to start the second quarter. Back-to-back games, CC started the second quarter with a punt, and neither time they've gotten it off. This time, Moscone, he flubs it out of bounds in front of the 30-yard line.
They're going to see, it looks like they're going to mark it at the 35. Rough punt there for Moscone. Not what we're used to seeing from him.
Not up to Moscone's standards at all. So we've seen 2 drives out of Rice, and we've seen 2 different quarterbacks. And Mark Goshkash is the quarterback to start the 3rd drive.
I don't know if I would go with Goshchak here. You could see that there wasn't a lot of communication. They're not as used to each other, and there was a miscommunication between Ray and Goshchak on that fumble inside the 5-yard line. I just don't know if that's the right decision.
LeCarnier comes in motion and gets the jet sweep. Jafer had him beat to the outside, but Corser comes back, and now a great job by LeCarnier to even get some yards back. He does lose 3 on the play.
He could have lost 7. Just outran Jafer, I believe.
Had all 11 Shamrocks chasing him outright. Nico Genders to deep safety here. 4 on the line.
Xavier Bowman on the bottom of your screen. One-on-one coverage with Zerke. See which way he goes.
Drops back for the first time. Gets out of the pocket. Is going to take off and run. He's wrapped up immediately by Beckler-Hauser at the 37-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and medium for the Warriors.
We'll give him They're going to give him 7 yards on that. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Ten and 29 to play in the second quarter. 2 backs, 2 receivers. It's going to go to the pitch again. Nolan Ray's immediately wrapped up. Jackson Ewald making his presence felt early on. Courser was there, and Mike Downs was there on the stop. 4th down for Brother Rice.
Good stop there. Read perfectly, and Brother Rice does nothing on their first drive of this second quarter. They're going to have to punt it once again.
Ewald read that play like a hawk.
And it is great to have Ewald back.
He's
Missed
a
him for a
tremendous
couple games,
playmaker
and
on
you
the
could-
edge. Just a great play there.
And you could tell they were missing him back on the secondary, but it's great to have him.
Coulter to punt it. It's another good one. Semp takes it. Running start from the 35-yard line, but no such luck this time as Semp is wrapped up immediately by Zachary Morietis at the 35. .9:27 here in the first half.
And I think if that one Brother Rice player hadn't hit him right away and slowed Semp down, he had a running start. I think he could have gotten a lot more yards on that. Credit to that Warrior for even making contacts with him, just slowing him down enough to let his teammates wrap him up. And I think we haven't really seen Semp have a return since Davison.
Bile gives to Evan Hager, who finds some running room once again. Picks up 8 on first down.
I feel like every time Evan Hager gets the ball, it looks like he's going to break it loose. What a player, the junior who primarily plays baseball. Football is his second sport. Nice job there by Hager.
And, you know, I see Spencer Lyons on the sideline. He's in the front row next to the coaches, but we haven't seen him on the field yet. And maybe that signals that Evan Hager has passed him on the depth chart. I mean, hard to argue how impressive Hager has been, but Lyons, the tall, hulking power back for CC. Nothing yet for Lyons. It's Hager again on second down and immediately wrapped up by Paulie Fortino. And the ball.
No way.
No.
There's no way. Where are they marking him down?
This should not be marked.
All right, that's an appropriate mark, 3rd and 6.
Hager tried to bounce that back. The tight end Cohan back in the game here. Zerke, Davenport, Semp, the 3 receivers.
Maybe too many players?
CC and the white hat
Oh.
points towards the sideline warning. Clock will run. 7:57 to play in the second quarter. CC leads 7-0 early on.
Brother Rice once again
Bunch
shows blitz.
set, and I think Rice jumped. There's a flag thrown. Another
That's 15
sideline
yards.
warning. That's a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Excuse me, a 5-yard penalty. So it makes it a much more manageable 3rd and 1 either way. CC will take that.
I'm surprised that's only a 5-yard penalty. That should at least be 15.
And another
one.
flag has been thrown.
He might be ejected now.
Head coach Adam Korzanuski in his 5th year is frustrated with the officials here.
Let's see. He might be escorted out. Let's.
Oh, the refs. This is going to get that crowd riled up. That brings a first down to Catholic Central's way.
And this one looks like it'll be 15-yard penalty.
So 20 penalty yards in between plays. CC had 3rd and 6 inside their own territory. Now they have a 1st and 10 at the Rice 40-yard line. Davenport and Cohan in the backfield in the full house set. Hager lines up behind Declan Bile and now motions to the slot. Play action to Hager. Bile rolls right, throws long, and the pass is overthrown. Cohan had it within reach.
Wasn't overthrown by much. That went right through Cohan's hands. Good
And
coverage there by Rice.
A 5-yard penalty called against CC is going to be ineligible man downfield. Under 7 to play in the second quarter.
It's a lot of penalty yards.
Well,
1st and 15 for the Shamrocks.
Refs aren't putting up with any funny business here. Hager remains in the game as a running back. Semp at the top. Davenport in the slot. Zerke at the bottom. All matched up. Man coverage. Brother Rice with a 3-4 defense set here.
It's a really good chance to take a shot towards Semp.
Bio looks on the out route, caught by Davenport. He's going to regain the 5 yards lost on the ineligible man penalty, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
All right, that's our first play in about 5 without a penalty. Slight exaggeration.
Similar setup here. Hager's the one running back. Play action again. Here comes the house. Screen pass caught by Cohan at the 40. He's got some green ahead, and he's got the first down, a pickup of 12 on 2nd down for Connor Cohan.
Nice job by Declan Bile, waiting for that play to develop, waiting for his blockers to get to the outside, letting the rush come in, and then dumping it off to Cohan, and he'll pick up the first down, the 12-yard gain.
I believe that was Owen Abasuyi who was chasing Bile back.
All right.
Full house set. Once again, Roberts and Cheney are the 2 tight ends, and you'll see them motion up ahead. Semp has one-on-one at the bottom of your screen. Lyons into the game as the running back, and he's going to look Semp's way. Semp is being held. Bile's going to look and throw it deep anyways for Semp, and it is just thrown out of bounds.
I am absolutely shocked that there was no penalty. That was obvious holding. Wow, that's a missed call in a game where they've called everything.
Moriitis had him tied up.
And I think that's a blown call by the officials. That's something they got to make sure they establish right now. You cannot be holding the wide receivers. But just letting them play on the outside.
5:29 to play in the second quarter. Lyons is the featured back once again. Semp at the bottom of your screen. And we have a whistle here. It's going to be a timeout against Brother Rice. Takes their 2nd timeout. Oh, we're good.
Back, second down and 10 at the 28-yard line. 5.5 to go here in this second quarter. Remember, Catholic Central won the toss and deferred. They will get the ball to start second half. They're going to be looking to put some points up, get a stop, and get the ball back.
That's a great point. Trips to the right out of the Rice timeout, and they play 2nd and 10 from the 28 of Brother Rice. Semp in motion. Gonna get the ball on the jet sweep. Mishandled snap. Semp picks it up just like he did on the punt return and picks up 5 yards before going out of bounds.
Wow, I had flashbacks to the Davison game. Semp really knows how to keep track of the ball when he loses it. Nice job by Owen Semp.
He knows exactly how to drop it where it's gonna bounce right back up to him.
I think it's a skill. I'd count it as a skill.
3rd and 4 from the 22. Bile in shotgun. 3 receivers to his right side. Spencer Lyons and Connor Cohan check in from the left.
Zerke in one-on-one coverage.
Bile gives it to Lyons. That's his first carry of the game. He got close, but he's going to be stopped a yard short. And we're going to have about
decision
4th
time
and 2
for Catholic Central. 4th down and 2. Bile looking to the sideline. Don't see a lot of movement, but they will send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 points here.
This will be a 37-yard try for Lucas Moscone. He only has 1 attempt at 3 points this year, and he nailed it from 30 yards. That was against Naperville Central. That proved to be the deciding factor. And he's perfect this year. All 15 of his kicks have found the uprights. Good snap. Hold by Hunter is good. Looks good. It is good. Lucas Moscone puts CC up 10-0 with the 38-yard field goal.
Moscone's a big kicker. You don't see a lot of 6'5" kickers, but here we are, Lucas Moscone.
Moscone with the powerful leg gets the job done. .428 to play in the second quarter. Rice looks for any sign of offense to get some points on the board in the first half.
Hey, I'm okay with no signs of offense for Brother Rice, as we have 4.5 minutes to go.
Lacanaria is deep to return for Rice.
Moscone ready to kick it off.
And Moscone with a short kick here. And it's muffled at the 21, muffed. He finds some running room, and there goes Roderick Chandler all the way to the 47.
There is a flag on the field. Let's see which way it's going to go against.
Like Connor Murphy was there to trip up Chandler.
Moving back. It'll be a hold, block in the back.
Last thing Brother Rice wants to see is
Brother
another
Rice
penalty
will
flag.
be at the 23-yard line to start this drive, by far their worst field position of the game.
Well, I don't think I would be saying this, but Goshkad's back for another drive, so he has done absolutely nothing for Brother Rice. Maybe Hunter Polanski's injured on the sideline, but
that must be it. I mean, he took a couple sacks. Let's see what
And off to Nolan Ray on first down, and he's immediately hit hard by Braden Courser.
I wouldn't say immediately. He got 8 yards. But Braden Courser, the big hit. He'll be feeling that next week.
Gain of 8, second down and 2 from the Warrior 31.
Courser does a great job tracking the ball. Ewald is in on the far bottom side of the screen. Nolan Ray is the running back again. 2 receivers, the right side for Goshkash. Ray takes off, is wrapped up by, it looks like, Cohan.
First down at the 36-yard line.
Under 3.5 to play.
Right at 3.5 to play. So the clock runs. Good news, Jameer Rediford has his helmet on the sideline. It looks like he should be good to go.
Another handoff to Nolan Ray. And this time he's chased down and tripped up by Sean Field. Hauser was also over there. TC goes with a 4-2-5 set here. Genrich stands on the logo at midfield. 2 receivers to the right. Once again, Ray is in the backfield. Play action. Goshkash looks. Dropped on the slant route. Xavier Bowman, the sophomore receiver there, could not hold on. And it's third down for Brother Rice.
Intended for Xavier Bowman. Jackson Ewald on coverage for the Shamrocks. Third down and 9.
Brother Rice, without a conversion here, risks giving it back to CC, who will get the ball to start the second half. It's a nightmare scenario right now for the Warriors.
Yeah, if Catholic Central can get a stop here and manage to put some points back, we will have a flag. I don't know.
Maybe lining up, maybe Baydoun lined up in the neutral zone here. The refs will confer.
Not sure what this is about. Lined up. Like maybe an illegal formation. And it looks like they will send Reagan Dietz to the sideline.
Eric's daughter.
Might not have been a flag.
Motion out there.
Yeah, excuse me, Eric's daughter. Not sure what was happening there.
2:22 to play in quarter number 2. Low snap. Goshkash drops back. Pressure coming from Sean Field. Dumps it off on the screen pass to Garrity. He's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 1 and probably an obvious 4th down go-for-it situation for Korzeniewski and Brother Rice.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an obvious go-for-it situation because turning it over here gives the ball to Catholic Central in your territory, giving them a chance with about 1.5 minutes left. With just under 2 minutes to go, they'll get it back 1.5 minutes left. Let's see what they're staying on the field.
Tommy LaBuzzy is being guarded by Zerke at the bottom. Bowman, Garrity, and La Canaria are the other 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Crowd is roaring here.
Yeah.
1:33 to play in the first half.
Biggest play right now. And
we have the 3rd timeout of the half being used by Brother Rice.
Wow. So with 1.5 minutes left, Catholic Central will try to get the ball back all 3 timeouts. See, big play here. See what happens. teams are back on the field here. Biggest play so far.
Coming out of the timeout. LaBuzzy is still at the bottom of the screen. They bring in an I formation here. It's the first time we've seen that from Rice. CC stacks the box. They got 4 on the line and 3 ready to blitz. 3 on the line and 3 ready to blitz.
Trying to draw them off sides with the hard count. CC's not fooled.
Watch the QB sneak.
I don't know. They don't have a timeout. I don't know why they're doing this.
They're going to go for it eventually. They have to. Or unless they take the delay game and punt it. Go Cash looks to both sidelines. And we have a flag here called on Brother Rice, a delay of game. So they'll send the punt unit on the field. Catholic Central does not budge on the attempt to draw them offside.
You know, I don't agree with that. They should have done that and then called the timeout and maybe come out and with a play. Calling the timeout just to do that, not what I would have done.
And Jake Colder will send it deep to not 1 but 2 Shamrock receivers. That's Owen Semp and Brady Blakita. Low snap. CC, it's a high one. Semp will call for the fair catch at the 26 yard line. And CC has 74 yards to go in 81 seconds. 10-0 CC.
All 3 timeouts. They got a legitimate shot. Let's see if Catholic Central can get some points on the board here before the half. Get some more points, excuse me.
Let's see, Bio pass to move the ball down the field. 4 receivers, trips to the right side to start the drive. Bio looks long. Semp beat his man. It's underthrown. Semp with an incredible catch. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, CC.
Owen Semp, underthrown by Declan Bile, makes the catch, and Catholic Central will probably go into the half with a 17-0 lead. What a play! 74 yards, largest of the year for the Shamrocks.
Unbelievable catch by Owen Semp.
I can't believe he stayed in bounds.
A 74-yard hookup between Bile and Semp. And CC could take a 3-score lead before the break.
Crowd is rocking. Semp with an incredible catch. Extra point is good. 17-0 Shamrocks. 1:11 to go. Just Semp staying on his feet after making that catch. That is very impressive.
Hard to come down after that exhilarating catch from Owen Semp. 1:11 though to play here in the first half. CC still has all 3 timeouts. Maybe if they get a 3 and out, they can get the ball back and extend this already blowout lead.
What an impressive performance in this first half by the Shamrocks. All around, offense, defense, and Lucas Moscone on the special teams. Just perfect start in this first half.
Doing his job. And he's going to boot it to the bottom sideline. Caught at the 16-yard line by 18, Braden Dowd, who, an impressive catch there by Connor Davey at the bottom of the screen. You saw a little bit of fighting. Ryan Shramick and 2 Brother Rice players getting into it.
Yeah, if anything, If anything's been unimpressive today, it's been the kick coverage unit, allowing a lot of yards to Brother Rice, where they could be getting better field position. They could have had the ball. They wouldn't have had the ball in the 26 if not for some kick coverage. Otherwise, great complete performance so far for Catholic Central.
5 DBs on first down for Catholic Central. Trips to the right. There's a flag thrown, and there was some slight movement. And Brother Rice, the chemistry is not being shown right now. A lot of arguing going on between the linemen and the quarterback, Gosh Cash.
Yeah, and I think just the vibes from that loss to De La Salle have been carrying over into this game. And a hostile environment on the road here in Novi just haven't really gotten anything going.
Go Cash looks left side for 24. Bowman, and an impressive catch for Xavier Bowman. Zerke was in coverage on the sideline. Bowman has his moment after Semp had his.
And wow, Zerke had pretty good coverage there. He just couldn't adjust at the last second. And Bowman makes a very impressive catch. Sophomore, making sure we know his name.
Trips again to the right. Gokaj on the low snap. Pressure comes from Beydoun, who hit his arm, but wide open is La Canaria. And he is immediately, upon the catch, blasted by Zerke.
I don't know why he was so wide open, though. Beydoun hit his arm. That could have been a lot worse, but they're going to have the ball inside the 15-yard line.
Brother Rice going no huddle here. They don't have any timeouts. Bowman lines up at the bottom next to the tight end, Henry Garrity. And Cole La Canaria. Coulter gives to Ray, who finds nothing on the edge. That was Genrich and Corser in on the tackle.
I don't know if I agree with running the ball. You only have 20 seconds left in the half now, trying to get some points.
15 and counting.
No timeouts.
12 seconds to play.
If you pass it, you might have one more play after this.
This might be the last play of the first half. 5 seconds to play. Quick snap. Looks right side, thrown behind La Canaria. They're not going to get the touchdown. And that will end the first half. La Canaria was pushed out of bounds by guess who? Braden Corser. And that is going to end the first half. Catholic Central with a defining 17-0 lead at the break.
For today's halftime festivities, we will feature a longer than normal halftime. Beginning with the Shamrock Marching Band, followed up with our Hall of Fame induction. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting under the direction of Mr. Greg Normandin and led on the field by Senior Drum Major Jack Kirkwood and Junior Drum Major Michael Arisman, the Catholic Central High School Shamrock Marching Band. For today's Boys Bowl show, we start with the music of Pat Benatar and Hit Me With Your Best Shot. The band continues with Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train, followed by this year's drum feature, written by David Mondrasov. Drum majors, the field is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, may I draw your attention to the 50-yard line. This afternoon, we would like to recognize the newest members of the Catholic Central High School Athletic Hall of Fame who were inducted during a special ceremony that took place at Mass this morning. Leading off, recognized for his dedication and commitment to Catholic Central High School and CC Athletics, Mr. Salvatore Cipriano served CC in a variety of roles for more than 25 years. Here representing the late Sal Cipriano is his family, including sons Greg from the class of 80, Dennis from 84, Ron from 87, and grandsons Tanner and Salvatore from the class of 13, and Marcus from the class of 17. One of the greatest high school football coaches of all time. For 41 years, Coach Tom Mack ran the vaunted CC Shamrock football program, winning 10 state championships, 17 Catholic League titles, and finishing his career as the third all-time winningest football coach in the state of Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Coach Tom Mack. Legendary coach Rick Karate of the class of 69 was defensive coordinator for 9 state football championship teams, and his varsity teams won over 300 games. In addition to football, Coach Karate also devoted 21 years coaching CC basketball, leading his teams to 2 Catholic League championships. Ladies and gentlemen, from the class of 1969, Coach Rick Karate. A captain of both the 1977 football team and the 1978 state champion wrestling team, Jay Snyder also won the coveted Father James Whalen Award in 1978 as the top student, scholar gentleman, as voted on by his peers. He was football team MVP, All-State, and went on to lead Yale University to 3 consecutive Ivy League championships. Ladies and gentlemen, for the class of 78, Jay Snyder. Talk about outstanding all-around 3-sport athletes at CC. Mike Lewis was one of the best. The winner of the 1980 Father James Whalen Award. Mike was a 3-year varsity letter winner in football, basketball, and baseball. He led his teams in the 1978 baseball state championship and the 1979 football state championship. Ladies and gentlemen, from the class of 1980, Mr. Mike Lewis. An all-state point guard who led his team to the 1983 Catholic League Championship. Stan Heath earned a scholar to Eastern Michigan University. His devotion to the game of basketball continued upon graduating from college as he followed his passion into coaching, where he has led teams at Kent State, Arkansas, and South Florida to multiple conference championships and NCAA tournament appearances. Stan recently returned home to his collegiate alma mater as head coach of the Eagles at Eastern Michigan University. Ladies and gentlemen, from the class of 1983, Forever Huron, Stan Heath. One of the most decorated hockey players in CC history, David Moss had a stellar hockey career. After working his way up from the scout team to Dream Team All-State, David earned a scholarship to the University of Michigan. After a distinguished 4 years for the Wolverines, David realized his ultimate dream and played a decade in the National Hockey League for the Calgary Flames and the Phoenix Coyotes. Ladies and gentlemen, from the millennial class of 2000, Mr. David Moss. Led by legendary teacher and coach Frank Garlicki, the 1985 tennis team won the front end of back-to-back state titles, earning Catholic Central's first ever state championship in tennis. Winning the first was so good, the CC tennis team decided to repeat as state champs in 1986. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1985 and 1986 tennis state champions. Bearing one of the strongest lineups in state wrestling history, the 1988 wrestling team finished the season with the perfect 13-0 record on their way to winning the Catholic League Championship and the 1988 state title. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1988 state wrestling champions. They were a team that ended the decade of the 1980s with another state championship for the CC cross-country team, a team that finished the 1989 season undefeated in a decade that saw the Shamrocks capture 3 state championships. Led by legendary coach Tony Magny, it is my profound honor to recognize the 1989 cross-country state champions. They were the first team to ever win a Class AA football state championship. The 1990 football team avenged 2 early season losses, one to DePorres and one to King, by rolling through the state playoffs and dominating the aforementioned Crusaders 21-0 in the state championship game. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1990 state football champions. One of CC's greatest ever football team, the 1995 football team, was ranked #1 in the state for the entire season and earned the Catholic League Championship on their way to dominating Holt 24-0 in the state finals and finishing the season undefeated. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1995 state football champions. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is our profound honor to recognize the Catholic Central Hall of Fame classes of 2020 and 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Catholic Central High School Shamrock Marching Band.
Welcome back to second half action here at the Elm, the site of the 77th annual Boys Bowl meeting. Brother Rice has been stymied so far. 0 points out of Brother Rice. Catholic Central's offense has been unstoppable. Catholic Central's defense has been fun to watch. What does Brother Rice really need to focus on if they want to make this game close, Lucas?
Well, I think what they did at the end of the half that brought them inside the 10-yard line was pass. They haven't really thrown the ball a lot. They went deep a couple times, got it down, just ran out of time. But I think if they start throwing the ball a little bit more, they have a shot to tighten this game up.
But they're playing from behind, 17 points down, and what makes it even worse, they're not going to start the second half with the football. That'll be Catholic Central, who will receive the opening kickoff in the second half.
Yeah, and it's a very good start so far for Catholic Central. Good first half, gets the ball here to start. I'm going to try to go get some points and extend the lead before giving Brother Rice the ball back.
Well, and then another interesting story. We'll have to see who does Brother Rice start at quarterback to start the second half. Polanki, Goshkash, or maybe even Jake Coulter, who played quarterback last year for Brother Rice.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. I have no idea what's really going on here between the quarterback situation. In the first drive, I mean, it was a 3-and-out, but it wasn't bad. Like, right away turning to your backup quarterback, I'm not sure what happened. It must have been an injury. That's what I would say.
"24 minutes down, 24 to go." As Brother Rice kickoff team marches on the field. CC in a huddle at midfield. And Brady Blakita and Evan Hager march towards the 5-yard line to receive the kickoff for Catholic Central.
All right.
Owen Party, the kicker for Brother Rice. This is our first kickoff of the game.
Let's get this second half started here.
And let's get it started with a boom. I'm looking for Evan Hager maybe to find some room like he normally does on these kickoffs. Party boots it just outside the end zone. Hager from the 1. Full head of steam, but is not going to get very much. Actually stopped at the 17-yard line. Maybe his shortest return this year.
Yeah, he's not going to get past the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team for Brother Rice. That was actually their first kickoff of the game. Crazy to think about.
And now we get to see Declan Bile, who's been very impressive. 2 long touchdown passes in the first half. First in the first quarter to open up the scoring, a 43-yard pass on a post route to Cameron Davenport. And then the big hitter, 74 yards to Owen Semp down the sideline, which gives Catholic Central its 17-0 lead. And Hager is the featured running back to start the second half, who's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
And we don't see a lot of runs from Hager that don't gain at least 5 yards because of his speed, ability to get through the hole before it closes. But Brother Rice pushed the line back and did not allow Hager to gain anything. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Trips to the left side. Brother Rice stacks the box here. They have 7 guys up front. They play a 3-4 defense. 4 linebackers all show blitz. Moriitis on the edge. Hager is the running back again. Bile looks left, throws for Davenport, and he caught it, and it is on the ground. Incomplete is the ruling. Davenport never had possession there. 3rd down and 9.
I don't think he threw it to the right guy. Owen Semp was wide open, streaking down the bottom of your screen. I don't think Bile made the right decision. He should have hung the pocket for a second longer, and Semp would have had his 2nd touchdown of the game.
CC has 3rd down now. They're converting at 34% clip this season.
Coming into today.
Bile Senses the pressure, throws over the middle, behind Cohan, and nearly intercepted by two Rice defenders, Brennan Parent, and then Moriitis and Filer were also there. Moriitis was there, the nearest to the ball, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9, and Lucas Moscone and the punt team on the field.
That's not what you want. It's not the best way to start for Catholic Central, especially with the lead, getting the ball. You do not want a 3 and out, especially within your own 20-yard line. Brother Rice is going to get really good field position here.
Yeah, it's a dream scenario for Brother Rice. This could not have started the second half any better for them. Moscone hit on the opposite leg, but it's a fair catch called at the 44-yard line by Braden Dowd. Maybe a little. Moscone was hit on his landing foot there. There was no flag thrown.
I'm surprised by that.
Maybe not roughing the kicker, but definitely some contact, forceful enough to.
Should have been 5 yards and a re-kick.
Maybe injure Moscone's land leg. Goshkaj is out as the starting quarterback. Gives to Ray on first down. Mo Jafer and then Nico Genrich in on the stop for the Shamrocks.
And I think it's got to be an injury for the starting quarterback, Polonki. Sorry, I'm not used to saying his name today because we haven't seen him. I mean, I'd be surprised because he's had a pretty good statistical year coming into this game, and I'm surprised that he's not starting. It must be an injury.
10:29 to play. Play action. Goshkaj being chased by Sean Field. He doesn't see it. He's hit as he throws. Flag is down. Corser and Ewald were there in coverage. Sean Field chased Goshkaj outright. There is a flag down. 2 flags down.
So now that'll make it 2nd down and 11 from their Catholic Central 46. And we'll do 2nd down once again.
From the 46-yard line, 2nd and 11. Some movement on the line.
Let's see.
Eric Daughtery has been motioned to the sideline. That's the 2nd time Daughtery has been pointed towards the sideline in the game.
I'm wondering what's going on. Maybe, yeah, I honestly, I have no idea what the call is there.
Refs sure have been sticklers today.
Yeah.
We play 2nd and 11 with 10:23 to play.
Except on downfield throws.
Goshkaj takes the snap. Play action to Ray. Lobs it for the tight end. Incomplete. The intended target, Andre Labar.
Yeah, overthrew him by a lot there. Labar was wide open. That could have been a 1st down right over his head. Little too eager there from Goshkaj. And it will be 3rd and long.
Xavier Bowman at the bottom of the screen.
Had an impressive catch at the end of the 2nd quarter.
Being guarded by Mike Downs. And a busted play. Goshkaj makes the most out of it and picks up 7 yards. It'll bring up 4th down and 4 for the Warriors. He was looking for the running back Ray, but he turned to the wrong side.
Yeah, I don't know who that was on, but it looked like that was supposed to be a play action. No, it wouldn't have been. I think they were trying to run the ball there. So they're going to have 4th and 4, and the offense hasn't moved. Looks like they're going to go for it here. This is a big play early on in this 3rd quarter.
Huge play.
Crowd going crazy.
Still in the shotgun with 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Bowman being guarded by Davenport. Shamrocks bring the house. Nolan Ray's got nowhere to go. Sean Field and Michael Baydoun in on the stop, and the Brother Rice turns it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that call. I mean, I don't agree with that call. I think Brother Rice should have punted it away. But Catholic Central will get pretty good field position to start the game. Or start the drive.
60 yards to go to the goal line for Declan Bile. And CC. Jafer is the back. 3 receivers to the right side.
Zerke and Semp both in one-on-one coverage. And as they've been playing today, the safeties are close in. Brother Rice shows blitz once again.
I like a go route to Semp here. He's beat him every time. Instead, it's a handoff to Jafer. He finds some running room on the right side, picks up about 4 yards.
And, you know, I think a Brother Rice player might have thrown Jafer's shoe after the play. You know, that reminds me of the bowl game.
Florida versus LSU.
Yeah.
That was a costly penalty.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised the way the refs have been calling this game that there wasn't a flag there. Anyway, it'll be 2nd and 5, and Lions will be the running back.
And Brother Rice jumps, and this is going to be an encroachment penalty against Rice, which will give CC close to, if not maybe, a first down.
And it looks like they're going to, let's see, haven't signaled to move the chains yet. Long discussion. And they pick the ball up, and they're gonna give them a first down. Catholic Central will have it at midfield, and a first down.
A first down for CC. .8:45 to play in the third quarter. Bile tries to get the defense to jump off sides again.
Now let's see, 3 wide receivers, Cohen and Lyons behind Bile.
Give us the Lions, who is immediately wrapped up by Jackson Manelli, the senior middle linebacker. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for Catholic Central.
Stopped on the play by Jackson Manelli. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 12 on the Shamrocks 48.
Not a lot of run game on either side has been generated in this game. Little more for Catholic Central, but overall, it's just been big passing plays that have scored the touchdowns.
We saw Evan Hager have a 21-yard run in the first half, but that has been the extent of running on both sides. Lions delivers a huge block, caught by Semp at the 39. He's going to be really close. They should give him the first down if they give him forward progress, and they do.
Looks like we have a Warrior down for Brother Rice.
Injured Warrior down. Appears to be Ethan Swider, senior cornerback.
That's not good. They already have been beat on go routes by Davenport and by Semp. Missing and having to go to the bench will not help that situation.
13-yard pickup for Owen Semp. And they check Swider. Mooney's got 0.
And Swider will get up, but he will miss this play. And if I'm Declan Bile, I take a shot. I'd take a shot on this play.
Well, he was up on his own power, which is a good sign.
Looks like the crew is little lined up wrong. And they are.
1st and 10 for CC. Lions stays in the game as a running back, and they have the 2x2.
Now, I think you got to take a shot. Looks like Zerke is the best chance on this play.
And Semp also at the bottom. He does have the safety guarding, but just 2-yard press coverage from Brother Rice. And they show blitz once again. 7 guys ready to charge. Bile drops back, looks far right side. Davenport beat his man. He's wide
That's
open.
Zerke.
Excuse me, that's Zerke, and that's caught at the 2-yard line. Did he get in? He didn't. He's just short. Ray Zerke with a nice catch to set up 1st and goal for Catholic Central.
Yeah, and you could tell the press coverage there on Zerke. That guy is not, whoever that cornerback is, he is not faster than Raid. And Zerke beat his man, little underthrown by Bile, but on the money, and just missed his 2nd touchdown of the year.
38-yard completion, and now the power team comes in. You got Braden Corser and Connor Cohan lined up in front of Spencer Lyons. The give is to Lyons, and he's into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the season. Touchdown, Catholic Central.
And this boys' bowl has been all Shamrocks so far. The crowd loves it. What a day here for Catholic Central. 23-0, soon to be 24-0. Hopefully.
The long snapper is Chad Harpster. Holder is the freshman Skylar Hunter. And the kicker, Lucas Moscone.
And you know, usually the punter is the holder, but Moscone is the punter, so.
24-0 Shamrocks. Moscone tacks on his 3rd extra point today, and he's now a perfect 16 for 16 this year on extra points.
Yes,
Catholic
he is.
Central leads 24-0 with 6:35 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Shamrock fans, we'd like to give a shout out to the Catholic Central cross country team who defeated Brother Rice in dual meet action this Monday. We'd also like to recognize all 3 levels of our soccer program who defeated Brother Rice earlier this week as well.
Like to give a shout out to the tennis, cross country, and soccer varsity who all beat Brother Rice here. The football team looking to go for the fall sweep against their rivals from Birmingham.
La Canaria back deep again. Feels like we get to say his name because Moscone's always out at the 40-yard line with the tee.
Here we go.
Moscone boots it to the far left sideline, taking it from the 12-yard line is Chandler, and he is upended by Evan Hager at the 20-yard line.
Looks like he stumbled a little bit, and Hager made sure he gained nothing more. That is the worst field position of the day for Brother Rice, surprisingly. That's interesting to think about, isn't it? It's a 24-0 game, and the 20-yard line is the worst field position for Brother Rice.
Mark Goshkash is the quarterback to start this drive yet again. Sense of normalcy being established for Brother Rice as they seem to have found their guy for the rest of the game. Nolan Ray gets a handoff, goes to the left side. Corser on the stop. I think it was tripped by Mo Jafer first. A loss of 2 for Nolan Ray.
Yeah, nothing doing there for Ray, who is a talented running back. D1 offers from Central Michigan, Maryland, and Boston College. Hasn't gotten anything going tonight against this CC front seven. Sorry, not tonight, this afternoon. Used to the Friday night games.
Second down is a keeper for Goshkash, and he carried Andrew Ross on his back. Tries to get back to the line of scrimmage and does. And we're going to have 3rd and long for Brother Rice. Man, they just seem defeated out there. They're just not getting really anything going on offense, and they're not doing a good job playing defense.
Yeah, I'm looking at the sidelines. On one side, Catholic Central looking very comfortable, looking very coordinated. And then looking over at the Brother Rice side, you can see they're very angry.
Gosh Cash play action keeper, and he gets nowhere. Michael Baydoun wrapped him up and brought him down. And it's 4th and 10. Brother Rice punt team on the field.
Baydoun's having his best game of the year. He had a sack on the first drive. He's had a couple key tackles. That one could have been for loss, but it wasn't. Michael Baydoun having a nice game today.
Punter is Jake Coulter. Owen Semp stands at the 45-yard line. And it's a high and very short punt. Semp waves for the fair catch at midfield. So it goes for a 29-yard punt. And Declan Bile is back for more.
First and 10 Catholic Central.
.431 to play. Bile gives to Jafer on the right side. Tries to get away, but he cannot escape. Matthew Hendy. Excuse me, that was Ryan Irvin on the stop.
Yeah, Jafer hasn't had the game he had last year in the Boys Bowl against Warren De La Salle. It's been a rough night and really a rough season for Jafer, who's such a talented running back.
Brady Blakita checks into the game. He's had his snaps limited tonight as he battles back from a knee injury, but he's on the field in the slot on 2nd down.
Good to see him out there. He's very versatile, very quick.
Another
Great
multi-sport
tackles.
athlete for CC. Jafer motions out wide. They're going to go with a 5 wide receiver empty look here. Bile looks left, throws on the screen to Blakita, and he breaks 2 tackles, but it's going to go for a loss as Brother Rice had about 5 guys over there. It's going to be a loss of a yard for Blakita. Bring up 3rd and 14 for Catholic Central.
Yeah, and this is most likely going to be a handoff or a deep shot. Depends on how conservative Catholic Central wants to be with this big lead. 24-0, Catholic Central.
Well, now they have 3rd and long. They need 14 to pick up the 1st down.
2 tight end set.
Play action. Bile steps up, wants another deep shot. Blakita's open, and it is juggled and incomplete. Came in and out of his hands, and then in and out of Brother Rice. I think that was Lacardia.
Wow. Very close to a deep 30-yard reception, and then very close to an interception.
Josh Filer was in coverage and made sure Blakita did not have a chance to make a spectacular catch. Moscone is out to punt from the 46-yard line. And Brother Rice jumps offside. It would have been a free punt. Instead, they're going to mark off 5. Jumping offside there was Jaden Johnson. Well, just not what you want to see there.
No, not at all.
It's a short penalty on 4th and long, but their defense has just been jumping all over the place, and not in a good way tonight.
Yeah, their defensive line seems very undisciplined. They're jumping at the hard counts from Bile and now from the up man.
Well, if you're Catholic Central, you want to get your guys down there to knock the punt down. It's a beautiful punt. Caught at the 8-yard line by Braden Dowd. He has a lot of green grass to his left side, cuts it back, and is brought down by Evan Hager at the 13-yard line. It was only a 5-yard return for Braden Downs.
Yes. 41-yard punt, 4-yard return.
That's a 41-yard punt for Lucas Moscow with a 4-yard return. Brings up first down Shamrocks. Actually, first down Warriors from their own 13.
All right, Brother Rice will set up shop inside their own 15-yard line.
2:32 to play in the third quarter. It's a give to Ray, and he is brought down. Short gain of 3 yards. It was Andrew Ross on the tackle.
Second down and 7 from the Warriors 16.
All right, closing in on 2 minutes here in the third quarter. 2nd and 7.
Another give to Ray, and he's got some space. He's got the first down. Corser was able to fall on top of Ray, but not before he picks up the first down and really his best run today.
Yeah, definitely. Ray hasn't gotten a lot of room on the run game. Very talented, but Catholic Central's front 7 hasn't allowed much, if anything. Easily his best run.
4 receivers set on 1st and 10 from the 25 for Rice. Takes the snap, drops back, looks right side, looking deep, overthrown, intercepted by Mike Downs at the 40-yard line. Goes out of bounds in Brother Rice territory. This is going to be a late hit on Genrich, as there is a chokehold being. There is a huge fight breaking out on the near sideline.
There's still yelling going on.
A lot of fighting. Brother Rice seems very upset. It looked like Genrich maybe laid a hit, and then it looked like there was maybe a choke coming from the Brother Rice side.
Yeah, let's see what the referees decide here, but I would not be surprised if someone from that Brother Rice side is ejected. So that was a very dangerous play.
Well, we'll give the refs time to confer and figure this one out. Mike Downs, meanwhile, picks up his 2nd interception of the season. He's got the team lead now by himself. Just an overthrown ball intended for Lacanaria, and Brother Rice's quarterback play has been just very inconsistent today.
Yeah, we'll go. I think at this point we're assuming that Plonky is injured, because I feel he'd be back in the game at this point, the way Godcheck is playing. But he hasn't taken a lot of shots downfield, and when he has, they haven't been on the money. Even the nice catch made by Xavier Bowman was severely underthrown.
And there has been an ejection on the Brother Rice side. The referee is conferring with head coach Adam Korzeniewski.
It's a dangerous play there from Brother Rice. And this rivalry is a very, I don't know the word, emotional rivalry, the way to put it.
Gritty, very gritty rivalry.
And sometimes those emotions can become very physical. So they're not good emotions.
Korzeniewski walks over to the defensive side. We don't know who it was that was ejected, but on first down, Mo Jafer finds some running room, and Jafer's got his biggest run today. That's going to go for 8 yards and close to a first down for Mo Jafer.
Yeah, nice run by Jafer there. Definitely his best run of the game.
Second down and 2. That was a good one. From the Warrior 23.
Bile will take the snap, 2nd and 2.
Just outside the red zone 42 seconds to play. Jafer gets another run. He has spin moves off another defender inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. First down for Catholic Central.
Nice run by there by Jafer. And I'm wondering, is this Catholic Central's first time? No, never mind. Sorry. Second time of the half, but I don't even know if they were in the red zone in the first half because they're deep touchdowns.
No, they used the big plays. Bio sets up the no-huddle offense. Davenport in the slot. Bio looks his way pre-snap.
Zerke one-on-one on the bottom. Semp one-on-one on the top.
8 seconds to play. We'll see if Bio snaps it. He did last week. He does. It's a play action. Looks for Davenport. Overthrown. There's got to be a jersey tug in there. Josh Filar maybe got away with holding there. And that will end the third quarter. Still being shut out after 3 periods. Catholic Central 24. Brother Rice nothing.
We will draw the winner momentarily. Fans, we'd like to direct your attention to the north end zone where the Shamrock rugby team is welcoming new players.
An update on the ejected player. Number 62, Dantes Fuller, is rumored to be the ejected player. Senior lineman for Brother Rice. Yeah, he was seen with his helmet off and very furious at the end of that play.
Yeah, and Genrich made a late hit there. It wasn't terribly late. Downs had just stepped out of bounds. Late block, very physical block. But that was an unwarranted reaction from Dantes Fuller.
And on first down, Mo Jafer gets a handoff. He's got space to his left side, and he's brought down just shy of the goal line. A 13-yard gain for Mo Jafer. First and goal for the Shamrocks.
Yeah, and this drive has been Mo Jafer's best of the game by far. By far.
Give to Jafer on first and goal. Spins outside. Touchdown, Catholic Central.
They just keep extending the lead. It is now 30-0. However, there is a flag. Let's see what that is.
There is a flag down on the field. That's not good.
Looks like Jafer's touchdown.
And how about this? Skylar Hunter. Oh. No, this is going to be a touchdown.
It might be after the play. It is. Yeah. Very physical game so far. A lot of penalties like that, including an ejection on the Brother Rice side.
So Mo Jafer makes it back-to-back Boys Bowls with fourth quarter touchdowns. Moscone on the extra point. Low snap. Hunter aborts it, and he takes off to the right side. Eck tackles him at the 11. So Skylar Hunter just falls on it, and CC does not get the even 31 or the odd 31. It's going to be a 30-0 score here. 11:34 to play in the fourth quarter. It's fine. We're going to lose too. We got Tampa Bay.
This week, several Shamrocks were awarded National Merit Scholarship recognition. Please visit CatholicCentral.net for all of those names and the latest details from around Mary Alma Mater. So to receive deep for the Warriors, Lucas Mosco to attempt kickoff from the Shamrock 25.
Yeah.
Squibbed it last time, and it gave Rice field position over midfield.
Yeah, I would not squib it again.
50-50 drawing winner momentarily.
See, Catholic Central has not trailed. This game hasn't really been close at all. All around good performance for the Shamrocks.
Brother Rice now just looking to put some points on the board. Remember, CC comes in to this game having won 6 straight football games against Brother Rice. And it's very close to being 7. However, there goes Chandler, cuts back, and is going to be brought down by Genners at the 32-yard line. This has been a nightmarish game for CC kickoff coverage.
Very close to the shutout being ended for the Shamrocks. Too close. That is definitely something that will need to be worked on in this short week before Catholic Central takes on the De La Salle Pilots at Wayne State University.
And then the following weekend, back here at the Elm against St. Mary's. And that was Friday night. De La Salle stayed undefeated with a 49-25 victory over St. Mary's. And it looks like, do we have a quarterback switch here? Nope. Coach Cash still out there. Nolan Ray gets the first down carry, and an impressive stop by Braden Courser at the 28.
Braden Courser's a name you hear time and time again. He is probably their best defensive player with the outside linebacker.
Second and 6.
That should be down there, right? South end zone.
Coach Cash in the gun, takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, but he's not going to get very far. Andrew Ross and Sean Field are there on the stop. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short for Brother Rice.
Yeah. And I know we still have 10 minutes left here in the 4th quarter, but this is probably the best performance of the year for Catholic Central all around.
.10:06 to play in the 4th quarter. It's a give to Ray. He finds a little bit of running room. That's going to be very close. We might have to see an official measurement here. Ref is signaling that he did pick up the first down. One ref is signaling that he didn't.
Let's see what the call is.
And we do have a first down. The man in the white hat.
22. Gain of 1. First
Gain of 1 on the play. First down Warriors from the Shamrock 22.
2 yards out from the red zone, taking 1st and 10 from the 22. Brother Rice with three wide receivers and Nolan Ray. Cash takes the snap, looks for a short pass to Xavier Bowman, who is brought down by Mike Downs on the far sideline. Short gain of 4. Bowman a little bit shaken up at the end of that play.
Yeah, he got hit. Got hit hard by Ewald and Downs there. Great to have Ewald back for Catholic Central. Missed the last 2 games. No, he was hurt 2 games ago and missed last week's matchup against the Cubs.
There is an injured player receiving attention. That Warrior player is Xavier Bowman.
Is he? All right, Brian, we have one more left. That's our last not playing.
9:06 to play in the fourth quarter. Special shout out, Coach Wiggins, JV head football coach and everyone's mentor here at Catholic Central. Coach Wiggins does the job, gets it done.
I'd shout out his favorite NFL team if it wasn't the Packers.
Coach Cash looks far left side, throwing, caught by Labruzzi down to the 4-yard line.
This is probably Brother Rice's best chance to get on the scoreboard here.
Well, they fumbled it away their first red zone trip at the 8, and that was a huge play that set the tone for the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Our jackpot today is $2,835.
Go Cash in the gun. Keeps it himself and gets back to the line. Sean Field, Andrew Ross, and Michael Baydoun swallow him up at the 4. No gain for Go Cash.
266-022. Blue ticket 266-022. Please see the Dazzle booth located in the south end zone near the play to claim $2,835.
Second and goal. Go Cash looks left. Pressure comes, and he's going to be sacked. A group sack led by Sean Field, the senior captain.
Braden Corser there too. And Gochak had no chance there. They're going to mark him back at the 11-yard line for 3rd and goal. Oh, no, sorry, at the 10-yard line. Loss of 6.
7:22 to play in the fourth quarter. They've got 2 plays to get in the end zone.
Once again, winning ticket number blue ticket 266-022. 266-022.
2 backs here for the Warriors. Takes the snap, looks right, pressure comes again, throws back shoulder to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown by Cole Lacanaria. Brother Rice is on the board.
That probably could have been an interception. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it was Mike
Nice.
Downs in coverage, and
Nice job by, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to.
that was a good adjustment by Lacanaria, but as we see, the student section for Brother Rice has just dwindled here.
Yeah, wow.
Owen Party, good 7-10 point.
Hadn't even looked over there. There's
It was,
nobody over
it
there.
was full. The section was full, but not anymore, as the extra point is good for Owen Party, and Brother Rice draws within 23.
Close one.
Close one, 30-7, Catholic Central, 6:57 to play. We'll take a quick break.
Your friends in the press box are expecting pizza momentarily.
All right, I got the clip. Looks nice. Thank you for the pizza call. Oh, awesome.
Jedi mind trick.
As long as it's double pepperoni and turbo crust. I mean, go back. You should go back. But I had to call up that picture that one I got on my phone. It's just piled with pepperoni. I can't wait till December. DC Day is semester. I know. It's just because you know when you're done, and it's like super around the rest of the time. Really? Pizza coma day. First day of the semester? We got the last day of the semester is the study day before exam. It's a half day for everybody. About 2 teachers are around because the students have to, they can visit the teachers if they want to. But the counselors were here. No one's going to visit us for like 2 hours, right? So we're like, let's just have an elongated lunch and get a pizza. And we just turn it into
Some scores from around the NFL, because we know you're skipping watching football to watch high school football. Your Detroit Lions not looking too good against the Baltimore Ravens. They trail 13-7 midway through the third quarter. Lucas's Steelers trail by 3 scores, 24-7. The Bengals lead the Steelers in the third
Boswell
quarter.
just missed a 40-yarder. What the
And
heck? Come on, Pittsburgh.
Blakita will take it from inside the 5, and he's got some space now. He's spun around and tackled at the 30-yard line. A 25-yard return for Brady Blakita.
At the 25-yard
line, returning to the Shamrocks 25.
Excuse me, 25-yard line, so a 20-yard return for Brady Blakita.
First and 10, Catholic Central.
Anybody jumping on the Mac Jones train? New Orleans is currently leading by 18 in Foxborough.
Back to the action here. Skylar Hunter into the game as the quarterback, and Spencer Lyons is going to get all the way to the right side before being gobbled up by 4 Brother Rice players. A gain of 4 yards. And we have a flag here at the end of the play thrown.
Let's see.
I think this is going to be on Brother Rice. They forced Lyons to the ground, but not only did they tackle him, they seem to have laid on him a little bit longer than they needed to.
Surprised, it looks like they're calling it against Catholic Central.
Coach Anderson takes his headset off. He's not happy with this call. I don't think anyone really saw what happened.
Yeah, that's tough to see. We're blocked by the line. Not really sure what the call was.
I can't blame Coach Anderson for being slightly angered at that call. There didn't seem to be any extracurricular activities going on that we could see. So second down and long, 19 yards is the line to gain for the Shamrocks. 6:25 to play. Connor Davey at the bottom of the screen. Play action. Hunter's going to keep it himself, tries to escape, and is going to get a loss of probably 3 yards. Third and very long now for CC.
Yeah, not much you can do here.
Loss of 5 on the play. Third down and 24.
See what the call is on the. You're gonna take a shot. You're gonna run the ball. Got some one-on-one coverage on the bottom of your screen.
That's Owen Semp.
It's also wide receiver Joey Iafredi and tight end Stone Chaney.
Hunter's going to have a chance to throw. Flag is thrown. Hunter takes off to the left side, picks up a few, and is brought down at the 23-yard line. Hunter scampers for 13 yards pending the penalty.
Holding will be the call. I'd expect they would accept it because of the field position.
They decline the penalty, which would be 4th and 11 for CC.
Shamrocks to punt.
Right now it's a 4th and 14 for Catholic Central as Moscone will come on to take the punt. I'm not sure why Brother Rice is on that side of the line of scrimmage. Looks like they thought the penalty was accepted.
Lucas Moscone to punt.
Brother Rice looking to block this kick. Got 10 guys up. They're gonna go after it.
They don't get it though. It's a very nice punt by Moscone. Caught at the 39-yard line. Fair catch made by Braden Dowd. And Brother Rice has 60 yards to go to the end zone. They trail by 3 scores here, but they're gonna need some help from some 2-point conversions. And that's all if they can put 3 touchdowns on the board with 5:23 to play in the 4th quarter.
Any Lions fans, Ravens are driving now. Ravens only have a 6-point lead, but they are in the red zone. 13-7 Baltimore. 3rd and 5 at the Detroit 14. Now back to our game. Looks like Gaj Chaj is still in the game.
Takes the snap, play action, looks over the middle, caught by Charlie D'Angelo into Catholic Central territory to the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of 22 yards. Maybe Gaj Chaj's best completion besides that touchdown.
Yeah. And that deep pass at the end of the second quarter. I'd like to say we haven't seen Xavier Bowman back in, or unless that's him at the top of the screen. Looks like Bowman.
It might be Bowman at the top of the screen.
So, stand corrected. Looks like he's back in the game. It's always good to see.
To give to the running back, that's Vegas Saya. He's a freshman. And he picks up 2 yards on first down.
First time we've heard his name today.
That's a true freshman,
Vegas.
not a red shirt. Vegas say.
Because that's not how high school works here, folks. No transfer portal, no free agency.
4:15 to play in this second half. Gaj Chaj wants it all, going deep, and the pass is intercepted by Cam Davenport at the 1-yard line. He saved the touchdown.
He might have caught that with one hand, too. Nice job.
The icing on the cake for Catholic Central's defense today.
Davenport now has the touchdown grab and an interception grab.
3 forced turnovers today by CC. First, the fumble recovery in the first quarter. Mike Downs with an interception in the second half. And Cameron Davenport, he wants in on the action. Makes that 3 takeaways for CC's defense. Skylar Hunter got a chance. And now Bo Jackson, we saw him throw 1 incomplete pass last week on a few snaps. Bo Jackson into the game to give to Spencer Lyons. He makes a juke, and Spencer Lyons has a first down.
No.
Or no, not a first down, but close to the 12-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 2.
Nice run there by Spencer Lyons, giving some room. It looks like maybe his helmet came off. So it looks like right guard Jameer Relaford will be out for a play, and we do have a Brother Rice player down. That is Andre Cade II. Hope he's okay. He's walking off.
He'll jog off on his own power. Cam Lloyd into the game at the H-back.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of defense. We haven't seen him play much offense. Only 2 carries on the season.
And Logan Szymanski at the top. Aya Frady and Connor Davey at the bottom. Jackson gives to Cameron Lloyd. Finds some space on the left side and has a short gain. And the ball is forced out. Just unnecessary there. A lot of scuffling going on after the whistle is blown dead.
Yeah, and we've been seeing that all game. Referee been interesting. They've been calling it sometimes, haven't called it other times.
If somebody finds a driving permit, please take it to the Dad's Club tents located in the south end zone.
3:20 to play in the fourth. CC needs 1 more first down really to put this game away. Well, this has been a fairly quick game, as CC has possessed the ball for most of it. Jackson takes the snap, gives it to Cameron Lloyd again, who is fighting, keeps his legs turning forward to the 18-yard line, where he's going to be upended a 3-yard gain for the sophomore Cam Lloyd. Good stop by Cameron Bryant.
And Brennan Parent with the stop for the Warriors.
Lloyd will stay in the backfield. It's nice to see this next group of receivers who might be the next group of receivers after our seniors graduate.
Yeah, we might be looking at the future here. Bo Jackson or Skylar Hunter. Maybe the Shamrocks starting quarterback next year as Cam Lloyd busts off a big run. The ball comes out at the end of the play, and the Brother Rice appears to have recovered it, and they do.
Doesn't help stats.
Late flag comes in.
There is a flag on the play.
Way the big plays have gone, it looks like it'll be against Brother
There's a flag.
Rice.
Referees gathered to discuss.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Brother Rice is the penalty call.
That will push them back 15 yards. The 31-yard line is where
From the Shamrock
Brother Rice will take over. Trips to the left to open this drive. 2:05 on the clock to play here. Oh, we'll move it back 5 more. They'll take it from the 36-yard line. CC's defense ready for maybe another turnover. Ghost Cash drops back. Pressure comes. Baydoun pulls him down. Michael Baydoun, 2 sacks today for the senior defensive lineman.
By far his best game of the season. Usually when you play on the interior of the defensive line, you don't get a lot of sacks. Michael Baydoun has showed that those D tackles do get sacks, like Aaron Donald up in the front. Shout out to Josh's Rams, who play the Buccaneers in about an hour.
Michael Baydoun having himself an impressive game. And Saya gets next to nothing. Sean Field there to bring him down.
stopped on the play by Sean Field. Short gain. Correction, loss on the play. 3rd down and 21 from the Shamrocks 47.
Third and long. And just no running room there for Go Cash. The 44-yard line. 48 seconds left to play. And Brother Rice looks towards the sideline. Thank you. 27 seconds to play.
4th and very long.
4th and 18. And it's a handoff to the running back, Say. And he is brought down.
Looks like, I think that's Goat Shack, who looks hobbled for the handoff. No, that's not. That is number 63, Charles Mackley.
Catholic Central defeats Brother Rice 30-7. The 7th straight victory against Brother Rice.
Another Boys Bowl victory to move the record to 35-30-1. Catholic Central moves to 4-1 on the season.
Not yet. And I know we haven't had much time to talk about it, but if you had to pick a player of the game today, who were you picking?
I think it's really tough, but I think it's got to be Declan Bile. He's had a great game distributing the ball to all his wide receivers. Hasn't made many didn't have many errant throws on target. Nice game by Bile, probably his best of the year.
Yeah, and on the defensive end, I think you give the MVP to the entire defensive team. Michael Baydoun, Mike Downs, Cameron Davenport, they all stepped up in their own ways today. And Wayne State next week will host De La Salle versus Catholic Central. This is Josh Rothert.
I'm Lucas Drache.
Signing off for the Shamrock Media Team.